with we talked about big, hairy, audacious goals, right? With this
Yes.
company, we want to make an impact on 1 billion people. Now, that's a lot of impact. But how do we get
Yes.
to them? We get to them through business owners. Business owners have huge, as I said, huge databases who they can now use our technology to leverage their databases and create that impact. So that's it, my friend. It's going to be this for the next couple of years, and this is just going to keep evolving. And with technology moving at the rate that it's moving, there's so
Mm-hmm.
many new things that we can plug this into, so many new use cases. Every person I talk to, they're like, oh my God, did you know that it can do this? I tell them what the software does, and then they tell me what the software, where it can be implemented. So that's what I love. I love meeting people and showing them the software. And I call it stem cell technology, yeah, because it's got so many different uses. I can tell you what it does, and then you go, "Did you think about this? Can it do this?" I go, "Of course it can." What about this? Of course it can. And so this is what gets me alive, man. You asked me all those questions at the start. What makes me smile? I'm smiling. What makes me get alive? This is makes making me alive. I'm excited.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, and you made a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk next, which is about impact, because that's something that I'm extremely passionate, and you as well, and that's the theme of this podcast. So tell us,
Yep.
what cause you're most passionate about? You talked about earlier about making a big impact in Ukraine. Tell us about that, and tell us about what cause you're most passionate about.
Yeah, for sure. So it's the Ukraine is just one example. So we
Hmm.
use B1G1. So B1G1.com. Anybody, you want to
Hmm.
go there, go check it out. If you decide to take them up, I will make a personal introduction to the founder. So just
Hmm.
tell them my name and you'll get some kudos there. The reason being, we've always donated money to different charities, right? So if I
Hmm.
said, hey, Lorenzo, come to one of my events, and 10% of the ticket price goes to a charity, what happens in your brain? You just think, oh, Johann has added 10% on top of the ticket, which he's going to then give to the charity, right? That's how the human brain works. But with the way this thing works, right? You come to one of my events and then you get a certificate. It says, thank you, Lorenzo. Because you came, we have gone and saved 10 meters in the Amazon rainforest. Thank you for your donation. Did you didn't know that you were doing good, but we did good for you on your behalf because you're freaking amazing, right?
That's
And
what I was
so it
telling you
wasn't just
before. Yeah, that's what I was telling you at the intro when I talked. Yeah, absolutely.
exactly. So it's not
Hmm.
so the Ukraine is just one project. If you go to the website businessauthorities.com, you'll see we've made impacts across the entire globe. And every time we
Wow.
do an event, every time we sell a product, a new cause is donated to. So we've donated to a lot. Go have a look at the map when you get a chance. Different causes across the globe. The reason we use B1G1 is because 100% of the money that I give goes directly to those people. There is no admin fees. There's no costs that are taken. 100% goes directly to the people. And I, as the business owner, pay the admin fee. Do you know what the admin fees are? It's $1 per day.
Wow.
And 100% of the money that I give goes directly to the people. That's why I love it. The founder of this business, how did she come up with this idea? She came up with the idea. She saw somebody who bought a brand new, beautiful HD, 4K or 8K or whatever TV with the most beautiful, vibrant colors.
Hmm.
And then she said to her husband, who is the co founder as well, how good would it be that if so B1G1 stands for buy one, give one. It doesn't mean that you buy a TV, you give a TV. you know, it's somebody bought this beautiful, the ability to have beautiful vision, see this beautiful vision. What if, because they bought that, somebody else in a different part of the world gets the gift of vision, of sight?
Hmm. Hmm.
That's how it all started. And so now through them doing what they do, two people, right? Masami, she's from Japan, by the way. And Paul Dunn, who is her husband and co-founder, he's from Australia. And together they've made an impact of, I think they're up to 210 million people. Just two
Whoa.
people. Because these two
Incredible.
people exist, 210 million people have now been impacted. So b1g1.com, go there, tell them Johann sent you,
Yes.
they'll hook you up, and you're gonna, by the way, we don't get anything for you saying that Johann
Hmm.
sent you. It's just,
Hmm.
this is not a transactional thing at all. But
No.
they will then say, because Johann sent you, we're going to give you all this stuff. So just go have some fun. b1g1.com, fantastic business,
Yes.
it's all about impact.
I had heard about them and I even was considering, partnering up with them, but I had no idea they were making that kind of impact. Now I would reach out to them and I would love to get them on my podcast because they would be the perfect leaders with a heart to have on this podcast. Wow.
Yeah, man. I'll make a personal introduction for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.